Hello, and welcome to my cooking time. I am Lynn, and I am here to begin a series of cooking where I can teach cooking skills to all of you. I'm going to start with lasagna today and then proceed with the next one of having it being some homemade rolls. I am browning my ground beef right now, and to it I'm going to add my chopped mushrooms. It's 16 ounces a pound. To my ground beef. One stalk of celery. A half of a green pepper. And a half of an onion. The other half of the onion and the other half of the pepper I'll put in my salad. I cook this up just until the vegetables are lightly browned, which it'll be, I'd say, for the next 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I will let you know I had originated this recipe from Italy when we went about 5 years ago. I just love the cuisine, everything about it. And I made this one in accordance to what I thought was pretty close to Italy. I like to add Italian seasonings, paprika, cayenne pepper, and salt and pepper as my spices. I am going to put those in after these are all made. I really loved the shops in Sorrento, Italy. I got a nice purse there, just a lot of great memories. And this is my puppy, Bosco, who is adopted from the Evergreen Shelter. He helps me, he's a great taster. And he lets me know if it's acceptable or not, which 9 times out of 10 he loves it, of course. And he's also 2.5 years old and just been a great companion. And also, back to Italy, the grocery stores were amazing to visit. They were just phenomenal looking at the produce section. The cilantro had it's like the plants were on super fertilizer, so they're just huge, and all of their produce was much larger in size than here in the U.S. Let's see here, looks like there we go. And the cheeses were absolutely so fresh. The cheese I have here, the mozzarella, is in a package, and it has little balls. Now, it's not the Italian, if you're, Italian, where you have all just a nice, fresh, just amazing there, just absolutely amazing. And so, here we go. We have cooked the vegetables and the meat together. And now we are going to add the tomato sauce. 8 ounces. And I love San Marzano style tomatoes, whole tomatoes. Those are my favorite. It's just my own preference. I'm going to stir this up. And also add my seasonings. As I mentioned, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, paprika, some cayenne pepper. I had all this measured out earlier, just so that we can save time. And just smell this. It smells so good. Yeah, I would highly recommend a trip to Italy. It was just so fun. Then we also went to Rome. That was an entirely different trip in itself. And that high-speed train going from Nepal, Italy, to Rome is an experience in itself. Going that fast was just incredible. Okay, so we're cooking our sauce here. I normally would cook this at least, 10, 15 minutes because I don't want you to sit here 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to speed it up here a little bit, maybe 5 minutes. And yeah, the architecture in Rome was just amazing. It's everywhere from the tunnel ducts that they have for water back then in the day was just amazing. Something to read up on, and definitely I would highly suggest studying because it's pretty incredible. Okay, I think we are there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is keep this on low, and I'm going to get ready to put my lasagna together. And I have the bottom of my pan greased with oil, and I'm going to do a layer of noodles, which I've already cooked. And in my cooking class over in Italy, that's also something I suggest you do. I put like a tablespoon of very coarse salt along with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And now I am going to put a layer of noodles down. These are all pre-cooked. I pre-cooked them ahead of time just so that we can speed up the time. And then the next layer is layer of noodles and a layer of meat sauce. Oh, it just smells so good. It smells so good. And then on top of this, I'm going to put the round mozzarella cheese. I use about a third of it. Then the third will be for on top. So, take these little balls and space them. Oh, let me see here. I would say probably a couple inches apart from one another. You should put on the bottom of the pan for the lasagna. As such. Then I am going to do another layer of noodles. Oh, that smells so good. Can't wait to bake this. And also, ahead of time, I set the temperature in the oven for 375 because we're going to be baking this for 30 minutes after we're all done. Now for another layer of sauce. Oh, it smells so good. I love Italian food. I especially love the smell of cooking bread, which I will go into detail in other videos. Especially love my garlic, not garlic rolls. Those are really good. And it's something where you can make the dough, say, the night before, or if you're making this on a leisurely Saturday, Sunday, you can make the dough, let it rise for an hour. During that hour, you can be cooking your sauces up and putting all this together. There we go. Now for more mozzarella balls. These are so handy. It's a little easier instead of just slicing. I mean, you could buy it in a ball and slice it, but this is just more of a little bit of a time hack. You're still getting the mozzarella that's close to Italy. All right. another layer of noodles. Oh, this is going to be so good. So good. And for me, the cayenne pepper and the paprika just add a whole nother level to the lasagna sauce that I make. And it's only my preference. And our sauce on. Gosh, just love cooking lasagna. I also have a recipe for doing a slow cooker lasagna. So if you have a busy weekend, you need to get a few things done, I will also be sharing that one with you as well. Then, more the little mozzarella balls. Again, a few inches apart. And one more layer of noodles. There we go. Then I'll also be teaching you how to do some bread along with this pizza, calzones. You can mix it by hand, use a KitchenAid mixer. It's however you decide to do it. Now we have another layer of sauce on our lasagna pan. This should pretty much take care of the sauce. Yeah. Go. I just love fresh mozzarella cheese. I can't say that enough. Like I say, the lasagna or the cheeses in Italy were just so fresh. I have never in America experienced that. And also my niece, when we were over there visiting, had these gardening plants, which were, it's like, I don't know what it is about the air in Italy, but everything like grows that like it's on steroids. It's pretty interesting. All right, so next we are going to top this off with ½ a cup of ricotta cheese. Kind of put it around here. Just push it around evenly as possible. Love ricotta cheese too. So good. It is just so good. All right, now we have that. And what we're gonna do now, I have just a little bit of sauce left. I'm gonna put that on top of the mozzarella, or the ricotta cheese, sorry. Smooth that around. And now I'm going to sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. And then, I do not have it out, but I'm going to dot it with butter. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, divide it up, and maybe every couple, 2-3 inches until it looks divided on top of your lasagna. Now bake that at 375 for a ½ an hour. You've got a splendid dish. And like I said, my next class is going to be on rolls and some of the secrets that not everybody knows. Like for instance, rolls are made from high gluten flour, not regular flour. And a lot of people don't even know that. But that's things I'm going to teach you in the future. Have a great day. Enjoy. I hope you make some lasagna.